Morning. This is not in gear. Right, this is my 6th day on the trot. 8:30 Sunday morning, going into work and talking on the van vlog again. So I'm having quite a lot of practice, aren't I? Which is great. So today's chit chat is going to be about doing something even if you don't want to do it because it's the right thing to do. And I suppose that boils down to motivation and discipline. And I've been reading about motivation and discipline, and I think in order to achieve the things you want to achieve, you have to have both. Because it's all right having motivation, but sometimes that can wane slightly. But without the discipline, you're never going to carry on and do the things that you're supposed to do. So like today, for example, after a really long day yesterday, I was working I left the house at 7:30, didn't get back till 7:30, and I only work 5 minutes away. So pretty much a 12-hour shift. And it wasn't a tootling around shift either. It was a really busy day, and it was quite physically and a little bit mentally taxing, because we had, obviously, last Saturday was rubbish because there was no people, hardly any customers, and this Saturday it seemed like everybody who didn't come out last Saturday came out. And then it's a double-edged sword, because whilst it's exhausting physically and mentally, it is a relief to be able to get the money in to be able to pay the bills on Monday. So it's such a double-edged sword. But anyway, after doing the big long shift that I did yesterday, it would have been so easy just to stay in bed this morning and not have to get out of bed and go to work. But it is my business, and sometimes I'm the only option, so it is me today. So the discipline of going helps the motivation to go, and therefore it's a winning situation. So going forward with motivation and discipline and doing things that you don't really want to do, I think my plan that I'm going to be creating needs to factor in both motivation and discipline. So I need to have a calendar that I stick to, and that will be the discipline part, and the support from my own personal support from doing meditation and having uplifting thoughts and physical improvement. I'm definitely going to join the gym this week. That's one of the things that I'm definitely going to do this week. In fact, I might even go do it tomorrow, because if I join the gym, then I will hopefully relieve some of the physical difficulties that I'm having at the moment. I think I'm just getting a bit old. Well, I'm not old, because I don't feel old. I just feel the same as I've always felt. But Richard and Elizabeth were taking a mick out of me yesterday because they said I was moving so slow. This is after I've done a 12-hour shift up and down the stairs about 50 times. But they were taking a mickey at me and saying, "God, you're so slow." To be honest with you, everything hurts. My legs hurt, my thighs hurt, and my knees hurt, and my feet really hurt after, running around on them all day. And the stairs, anyway, that's not very positive, is it? I'm very lucky to have a car and not have to walk to work. I'm on my way to pick up the Asda shopping, and my whole order is there. So I'm not going to have any missing items. As long as I manage to put all the items on the shopping list, we'll be fine. And looking forward to working with Paige today, and Annalise and Eva. They're a lovely team of girlies to work with. They make the whole day nicer. And bit, and I'm a bit in the kitchen and a bit out the front, and we'll see how it goes. And then tomorrow and Tuesday. Tomorrow I've got to go and have a meeting with Hayley about the VAT return, because that's due on Tuesday. And we've got to bottom out how much VAT we've got to pay. I think it's about £12,000, which is a lot of money for anybody. So yeah, VAT in hospitality, that's a whole different vlog. So confusing, and it's so expensive. The gates are open, that's nice. So I think, oh, the lights are on green, how lovely. It never really takes me very long to get here on a Sunday, because there's no kids and there's no traffic, and everybody else is still in bed, which is probably a very wise thing to do on a Sunday. Anyway, here I am into Asda, minus speed bump. Oh, God. Right. Okay. Well, my feet don't hurt as much as they did last night. Oh, there's already 2 people here picking up their shopping. Right. Okay. I'm going to be collecting my shopping now. So, have a lovely day.